Joining us now is one of the leaders in charge of Congress to take a look at this issue, New York Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney, chairwoman of the House Oversight Committee. Chairwoman, great privilege to have you taking the time. Happy Friday to you. All right, you wanted DeJoy in front of your committee.
Happy Friday
to
you, and thank you for your interest.
Of course. Well, hey, you know that this is a story we follow very closely. I know you wanted DeJoy. You had him front and center. What stood out to you from the Postmaster General, and where does the House Oversight Committee go from here?
Well, he backtracked on his position. He said that out of concern from the nation, he would stop the destructive actions that he had taken to slow down the mail. But now we need to put it back before his destructive actions. So he dismantled 671 high-speed sorting machines. He took mailboxes away. He took overtime away. Now he says he's stopping, but number one, you don't know if you can believe him. I'm still hearing from unions and others that the mail is slowed down dramatically because of the actions that he took. We presented during the hearing information that was never presented before at the Senate hearing, and it showed that in the short time he'd been there, in 70 days, the internal report from the Census Bureau said that he had anywhere from 6 to 10% dropped in productivity and output in all the major categories that the post office works in. Believe me, JD, any CEO would be out the door by now if their performance was such as his in the first 70 days he was employed.
Congresswoman Louis DeJoy is an official appointed by the executive branch. Therefore, he can be impeached. Based off your concerns, are you prepared to call for the impeachment of Louis DeJoy at some point?
We are getting information now. We're very disturbed about what we know so far. He was a total political appointee, and I think the post office should be above that. It's a pillar of our democracy. It's enshrined in our Constitution. It provides the medications to veterans who need it, the checks to the seniors. It's vital connecting this country together. Yet his destructive steps has only thrown out distrust in mail-in ballots and a distrust in the Postal Service. And this is just absolutely wrong. The president did say publicly on national television that he would not vote for a COVID package that had the post office in it. It had to be a standalone bill. So the speaker did an unprecedented action of calling all of Congress back to vote on my bill, Delivering for America, that funded the post office at $25 billion, which was what was requested for it, and reversed the destructive actions that he's taken. Personally, I believe the Postmaster General should not be a partisan appointment. It should be someone in a nonpartisan way, working for the people, working to deliver the mail. I have put in a bill that would accomplish that. I intend to pass it. I intend to pass the bill that we passed in the House and the Senate. We had 26 Republicans vote with us, but right now we're trying to get documents. He is, shall we use delaying. He's delaying. And we are looking at our options to make sure that we get the information.
To clarify, Congresswoman, I apologize for coming. I just want to clarify, though, for the record here. So you're not calling for impeachment. Some of your Democratic colleagues have said he should at least resign. What do you think should happen with DeJoy with regards to his tenure as Postmaster General?
Well, first of all, JD, he shouldn't have been appointed in the first place. It's outrageous that he was appointed. He's already under an IG investigation for his funding and his finances. He's invested in the companies that compete with the post office. Most postmaster generals are devoted to helping the post office. He's investing in all these competitors that some Republicans would like to take over and privatize the post office, which I'm totally opposed to. We sent him a 10-page letter asking for documents. We asked for more documents this Wednesday. He has not responded. We are in conversations now on what legally we can do going forward to demand those documents and get them for the American people. 20 different states have filed suits against him for his messing with the post office and slowing down the mail right before an election, a critical election. If you want to bring changes, you don't bring it in the middle of a pandemic where people are already stressed with problems and right before an incredibly important election in November.
Mm-hmm. Chairwoman, unfortunately, I do need to leave it there. We have much more to talk about. You and I always like to talk about the 9/11 VCF, your efforts for COVID VCF. We have many more conversations in the weeks ahead, other interviews for other days. But for now, New York City Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney, chair of the House Oversight Committee. Thanks a lot for taking the time. Enjoy your weekend, Congresswoman. Thank you.